Hey Pisces, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. I'm gonna get you a message. I'm feeling a little Halloweeny since it's October. So I pulled out my Night of the Living Dead scene cards. So we're gonna start your reading off with a scene from Night of the Living Dead, just to see what we're reading about for you. So something relevant to Pisces. Oh, pursued. All right. So, pursued, but like, look what's pursuing you. It's a zombie. Okay. It's weird. It's like you're being approached, right? But you're not sure what to do about it. What? Maybe you're supposed to be asking yourself that, Pisces. What if they approached you? What would you do? I mean, this could be like your crush, your enemy, your boss, your child. I mean, it could be anybody, really. What if they actually approached you? What would you do? I just feel like there is something that, like there's a wish or a want here. And it's wide open right now. It could apply to anything. So let's narrow it down. At least try to narrow it down. Okay. What is this pursuit for Pisces? I feel like you're being pursued. You're not the pursuer here. It's like you're wishing to be pursued or you're being pursued. Alright, well, we have some important, important information here. That doesn't really tell me much. So you're wishing that somebody would come at you with some important information about some kind of struggle you're having. Because the mountain can be a struggle. It can be an obstacle. There's clouds all around this mountain. And the clouds usually, indicate in Lenormand some kind of difficulty, although we don't have the clouds card out. But there's some unknown bits around whatever this struggle is for you, Pisces, and these unknown bits are clouded to you. You're wishing someone would come to you with this information that you need to know to help solve whatever this thing is. Whether it's, like getting over or working out a conflict with a person, or dealing with being too bashful and not knowing what to do if the person you are attracted to actually approached you and asked you out, or you know what I mean? Like there's something going on there with this. It's like panic. Like you're gonna panic. I feel like you're gonna panic. Like, what do I do? Oh my God, what do I do? It reminds me of like one example would be like, like let's say you're at work and you're just talking talking smack about somebody, gossiping, whatever, and you say some gnarly stuff, and you turn around and they're like right there. They're right there. Like, what would you do? Would you just go ahead and have it out with them? Would you backtrack? What would you do? All right, we have the Three of Hell coming out, the road ahead. It's like whatever you do, I have this suspicion that it's going to dictate what this road ahead looks like for you. And it's all lit up. It's ready. It's like reminds me of timelines where I truly believe you can switch, you can hop timelines depending on events, like your free will, what you choose, and other things. You know what I mean? You can totally hop a timeline depending on what you do when you have this interaction, regardless of what the difficulty actually is. Eight of Demons, chained down. Yeah, this is just you. This is just you and your self-imposed limitations. These are all the buts. But what if, that's all this is. It's like the more you hem and haw about it, the worse it's gonna feel. Because the interaction is just the interaction. So here we have the Nine of Bones, earned success. I feel like this is what, it's like obviously you want it to go successful, right? If you're having a heart-to-heart with your best friend, if you're talking to your kid about something important, or if you're all of those examples, it's like you want it to work out just fine. You know what I mean? I'm not sensing any ill intentions on your part really at all. But there's worry. There's worry that it's not going to go right. And it causes you to doubt what this road ahead looks like. Then we have the Queen of Demons, intolerance. That is a truly bad reaction. So I feel like this is a lot of this is in your head. A lot of this is in your head. It's like you're seeing this interaction as just some kind of freak out. And I don't know that it's going to go that bad. The anticipation sometimes is always worse. But then again, like, there's other things where the anticipation is even better than the event. I guess it depends on if this is which way this is flowing. Alright, so we have Two of Blood, companionship. This is a memory. That's a memory. This is a memory of a relationship. Are you comparing this situation to something in the past and expecting it to work out the same way it did in the past? Ten of Hell, overwhelmed. Man, okay. So, I just feel like you need to take a break or something. You're too invested in the outcome here, Pisces. You're too invested in the outcome. The biggest way that I could relate to this is when I do readings for myself. I'm so invested in the outcome of the cards that I can't do it. I can't freaking read for myself. I can read for anybody, just not me. That's how this feels. It's like you want it's like you want everything to work out so well that you're freaking yourself out. All right, so here's the advice. I felt like it was coming. Okay, good. So we have the Lady of Bones coming up. And the Lady of Bones, what is she? Bones, pentacles, coins, material, practical, right? You're going to get a little bit practical here. That's your advice. Get practical, kind of just be even keeled, grounded. That's going to help you a whole bunch in this situation. It's going to require some hard work. We have the Eight of Bones, but you know what about the Eight of Bones is like, it's like in regular tarot, the Eight of Pentacles, it's perfecting your craft, right? You're being diligent. You're kind of fine-tuning your approach here. And it's funny because you're fine-tuning your approach to their approach. To this, whatever this interaction is that's got you in a tizzy. I mean, and it's a potential interaction. I don't even know if this interaction is going to take place. It's just, you're just all worked up. And when you're all worked up, you're not going to be able to see the road ahead clearly. So if any of this resonates with you, I would just like take some breaths, man. Take some breaths, ground yourself, kind of take a more practical approach. And I don't think it will be nearly as stressful or just freak out as it has to be. You know what I mean? So this is your message, Pisces, but we're going to get you some random advice. Now, I will warn you that some of these cards are super cliche, but whatever, I'm going to use them anyways. Random advice for Pisces. Random advice. It's like a spiritual fortune cookie. Ooh, someone else got this. Stay away from people who make you feel like you're hard to love. I think Taurus got this. That is excellent advice. I love that advice. All right, and then what's the best that could happen? Exactly. It's like instead of freaking out about what you're going to do or how it could go wrong, think about what could go right. And then prayer is dope AF. Take that with a grain of salt. Depends on what you believe. Anyway, there you go. Pisces. Hang in there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.